What is going on, my squad? We got another topic for you guys for the DC Extended Universe. So, get comfortable, because I think we have a good topic today. Now, this topic I really wanted to talk about, but didn't really know how to do it just because I'm like, okay, do people really care about this? People don't? Let's find out. So in this video, we're going to talk about why is Ezra Miller's Flash lightning blue? Now, I know there are going to be some of you guys typing already saying like, oh, just because, you know, reasons. But I'm actually going to look outside the box just because that's just how I do things on this channel. So if you guys want to watch my theories of why it's blue, then sit tight. I think I came across something very interesting. The main reason could be just because it's blue is because they want to separate themselves from the DC TV universe to their universe, where Grant's Flash, where his lightning is yellow, so that's why they want to make Ezra Miller's blue. So that's the most logical reason. Also, just because Zack Snyder likes blue. Who knows, right? That could be the most logical reason. But let's just take a gander down the road, okay? Now in the DC Comics Rebirth, the New 52, it was explained that the other colors of the lightning determines on the level of the speeds of the speedster. So the color of the lightning varies from different colors such as red, yellow, blue, and white. Now, this is not the first time that Barry Allen or Flash has ever had a blue lightning at all. You could talk about the most logical one that everybody could say, oh, Zoom, he was blue. In this universe, Barry Allen is Zoom. Confirm, hashtag confirm. No, that's not the case, all right? Flash lightning has been in blue way before Zoom. You had the Blue Lantern Flash, and then, of course, the most recent one, what kind of recent one, is the future Barry Allen one. Now, there was a tweet towards Brett Booth. He was a former artist of the Flash, and now he's the current artist of the Teen Titans. And they were asking him a couple questions about the different colors of the Flash lightning, how there's different multiple colors of them, and they wanted to know if they actually do play some kind of part. And he actually had a lot of things to say about it, but I'm going to break it down to you. What do the colors actually mean? Now, the red version actually means it's the slowest one out of the bunch. So you could think of Black Flash. You could actually think of Reverse Flash from the TV show, which is weird because vice versa. It's actually, he's faster than Barry. Or maybe because Barry was weak. I don't know. But we're just talking about the comic book version of the lightning. So if anything seems different from the movies or TV, just let you know I'm talking about the comic book versions of the lightning colors. So the red just means it's the slowest one out of the bunch. The next up version is actually yellow. Now in the TV version, you know, Grant's Flash has the yellow one, right? So that means he's actually a pretty good, decent speedster. But in the comic book version, if you guys remember from the New 52 of Barry Allen, he started off with red, right? He started off with red, and then he switched from red to a bright yellow. So that means he's actually getting faster. Now the next color is actually blue/indigo. Is actually the fastest one out of the bunch. Yes, the white one can consider to be the fastest as well. You can tell by the version of the Wally West that came back in the Rebirth, in the DC Rebirth, that when he first came in, he had a bright yellow, right? He comes back and he's actually kind of like a white, like bluish Flash, but that's actually a white lightning. Now Brett actually had this to say about the indigo and the blue being the fastest. He said that the future Barry and the Out of Time storyline had blue lightning because the blue means that he's tapped further into the Speed Force and is faster than the present Barry, mostly from the suit. Now there's another color that he doesn't really mention about is black lightning. In the New 52 version, the Reverse Flash had a black lightning, and he really didn't have anything to say about that, but he did kind of mention that it will probably play out down the line in the future, that a black lightning probably means it's one of the fastest, but he really didn't mention anything about that. Now, the reason why I think the Barry Allen in the DC Extended Universe is blue is because he already tapped into the blue shift. Remember, the blue shift just means it's the fastest speed of all of them. And if you guys don't believe me how this all plays out in the DC Extended Universe, remember the flashback that Batman had. What color was Ezra Miller's lightning? It was white. Now, don't forget, guys, the white lightning doesn't mean it's the fastest. It basically just means he could speed up time. And what does Barry do that he has white lightning when he goes sees Batman? Boom. Speeds up time because he needs to get there as fast as possible to warn Batman that, you know, there's a bigger threat coming. I do think eventually we will see, you know, Ezra Miller's Flash in yellow. Then in the Justice League, it all plans out. He's blue because it's the fastest. But him going back in time and warning Batman that he needs to find us and don't trust that person is because he's already reached the highest point of the Speed Force. He's tapped into it, and he can go back in time whenever he wants to. This is going to play out eventually in the DC Extended Universe. This is why I'm making this video, because it does play out the colors of the spectrum of the Speed Force, guys. But this is just how I see things from my perspective, is that it's blue for a reason. And yes, of course, the people that are typing down, it could have just been a mistake, but that's just now how I see things in the DC Extended Universe. Now, we really don't get to see Flash use his powers other than a couple scenes. We saw this one, and then the next scene of the Suicide Squad where he just goes and captures Captain Boomerang. Now, of course, when he slowed down time, when Batman threw a Batarang at him. So this Flash, the Ezra Miller's Flash, is way faster than Grant's Flash. 100%, they're going to make him way faster than Grant's Flash. Now, this is off topic, but the White Lightning, I think, will play out for Ezra Miller's Flash, because the White Lightning actually plays a lot towards the Speed Force. Now, the White Lightning is generated when a speedster is speeding up time, like how Barry did it in his first fight with Ian Barton in the New 52 comic. Now, the White Lightning has the power to speed up time. When asked that question to Brett, he said maybe white and light is all the colors combined. So his white lightning could maybe be caused because he could move faster than light. Now, there's another way I thought about this too before making this video, is that if you ever seen fire, right? You look at a fire at a camp, whatever. It's what, like orange, red-ish, whatever. That's hot, right? But you ever seen blue fire? That's really hot, right? So that's how I thought about it once I saw Ezra Miller's Flash, that he was blue. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense, because, you know, blue is faster, but in fire term, it would just be hotter. So we could assume that the Flash, played by Ezra Miller in Justice League movie, has attained the level of speed in which he emits blue lightning. So if you're still confused in all of this, right? If you're still confused, and I'm sorry if you are, if I'm not the best, to put it into short term, he's super fast. Faster than the Flash on TV universe. Now, again, that's just my explaining of why I think it's blue. But there's always that simple answer that why they went with blue. It's just a very artistic choice of why they went with it. Just like how they made Batman's eyes blue in the armor suit when it should be white. So those are my reasons why I think why Ezra Miller's Flash's lightning is blue. Just means he's faster, or they just went with the more artistic choice. So again, guys, remember, red is the slowest. Yellow is pretty much average. Blue and indigo are really fast, and white just means it's a combination of all of them. I think that's what Brett Booth said. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for the love and support. If you guys want more topic videos about the DC Extended Universe, give this video a thumbs up. Make sure to always hit that Taco Bell button to never miss a video. My question for you guys, what color lightning would you have if you were a speedster? Would you be a red, yellow, blue, black? I'll probably be a black, even though they didn't explain it, but a black lightning just looks cool. I don't know why. I probably would choose that. Make sure to check out these videos if you do have time. We talked about a lot of DC topics this week, so if you've missed any of them, you can always check them out right here or my channel. Thank you guys so much for the love and support. My name is JaeRoar, and I just hit you with that 1-2 punch.